All right, good morning from the room with pictures of dead people on the wall. I think that's what Paula said yesterday when I did my come on in video. She said she'd have a hard time sleeping in a bed with pictures of dead people above her bed. But, well, I slept pretty well, Paula. Thank you. But, hmm, start of another day. You know, I'll keep this video short, but I'll just share some thoughts going through my mind. And you know, the title of this video, at the end of the day, isn't that an expression that people will often use? They'll say, you know, at the end of the day. And I came back from the Christmas market last night. More about that in a moment. But you know, I came back from the Christmas market and I found myself here in this Airbnb accommodation alone. And I found myself thinking, you know, here I am traveling all around Europe and having well, for the most part, I'm having a good time. I'm having some really wonderful experiences. But I found myself thinking that there may be people out there that think, God, you know, Tom's got such a great life. Look at this. He's traveling around. He's going to these cool places, meeting these cool people and everything like that. And I came home last night and I was thinking about that. And I walk into my place and I think, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm all alone. And that's not necessarily always the greatest, you know. So the grass may seem greener on the other side of the fence, but more times than not, it's artificial grass, artificial turf, if you will. But you know, some people adapt. Some people adapt to being alone better than others. And I found myself thinking that, you know, my life is better than a lot of people's, but not as good as a lot of people's lives as well. And it's just important to put it all into perspective and just keep that in mind. You know that your life may seem better than others or not as good as others, but you know, at the end of the day, I think that it's all about it's I'm trying to articulate my thoughts here. Well, anyway, at the end of the day, I think it's all about love. It's all about who you love and who loves you. I think you know, that's probably more important than anything as far as you know, as far as life goes. But anyway, so the Christmas market. The Christmas market wasn't everything that I had expected it to be. Zagreb, best Christmas market of the year and of Europe and everything like that. And then my answer to that question would be yes or no, yes and no. Um, it really was wonderful. Zagreb is an incredible city. Zagreb really is a nice city. I could definitely see myself spending some time here. I could see myself spending some time in Lisbon as well. But anyway, um, it was really wonderful. Hmm. The one thing that I didn't really expect, and you're going to say, duh, the one thing I really didn't expect was the crowds. Just the crowds. I mean, just moving through the traffic, the foot traffic. In some spots, it was incredible. I mean, you were just packed like sardines. And, you know, God forbid there's some type of a situation and you gotta get out of there. You're going to get trampled. But, you know, but it was it was interesting, but particularly the music. The music was probably the nicest aspect of it. Listening to the traditional Croatian music, I broadcast that live, I think, on YouTube. But listening to the music was just really special, and seeing the faces of the people in the crowd as as the folk singer sang up on the stage. That was really special. But the other interesting thing is that I walk around the crowd holding my Zion Crane gimbal with my camera on it, and you should see the looks that I get because people don't know what it is. They look at it and they see something black, and they see that I'm carrying it, and they don't know if it's they don't know if it's a weapon or what it is. But boy, some of the looks that I get walking through the crowd with and other people are just looking at it as if they're curious to see what it is. But anyway, so it's on to Ljubljana. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering it. On to Ljubljana, Slovenia, and that's a really special place. Ljubljana is really special. So I've got an apartment in Ljubljana tonight. Tomorrow it's going to be raining, so I booked a place in the mountains, about an hour north of Ljubljana in Austria, in a thermal resort town. And I booked a hotel there for Monday night, and I'm going to go into the thermal baths. They've got some really nice thermal baths there. So I'm going to go and relax in the thermal baths in the evening. And Tuesday, I made a booking just about 2 miles outside of Salzburg. So Tuesday night it'll be Salzburg. Probably Wednesday we're looking at, Munich, I think. Munich, and then Thursday, Nuremberg. Now maybe I'll spend the weekend in Prague. Maybe next weekend I'll spend the weekend in Prague before heading back down to Vienna and then over to Budapest. But we will see, as the saying goes. So anyway, hope everybody out there is having a great day. Not sure how good the quality of this video will be. The Wi-Fi in this place is probably the worst on the trip so far. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Okay, take good care.